Good morning. We're going to make a little video on area multiplication for you. And the beauty of this area multiplication is that it breaks it down into very simple numbers for our students to work with. And I'll show you a couple of examples and you can see how it works. And the whole premise is based on the idea of an area being length times width. So if I have a number, for instance, 237 times 6, or 236 times 6, I'm sorry. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a box for each digit. So I can have a length and a width. And so I need 3 lengths because of 3 digits and 1 width because of 1 digit on that multiplier. I'm going to break the numbers down into the area model, and I'm going to say expanded form is 200 for the value of the 2, 30 for the value of 3, 6 for the value of the 6. Then all we have to do is multiply one number each time. So 6 times 2 is 12, and I have 2 trailing zeros. So we're only multiplying the numbers that are non-trailing zeros. 6 times 3 is 18. Add my trailing zero, only 1. 6 times 6 is 36. Then we just add what we call the partial products up together. We have 1200, we have 180, and we have 36. Making sure our students keep the ones, tens, and hundreds places all lined up. Then we add, we get 6, we get 11, plus 1 up here, we get 1 and 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4, and nothing to carry over. So my answer is 1,416. The way we learned was 6 times 6 is 36, plus 3 over here. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21, plus 2 here. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14. And obviously we get the same answer. Now, this is not much different, even though this takes a little bit more effort, but it keeps it simple for them, especially when we go to a 2-digit multiplier. So I'll show you that on this one. We're going to do the problem of 87 times 69. Okay, so this time I need a rectangle with 4 boxes. That way I can have a box for each value. So I have 80 and 7. Over here on this side I'm going to have 60 and 9. And the trick here is that they understand that the 60 is the width for each of these. The 9 is the width for each of these. The 80 is the width for each of these boxes. And the 7 is the width for each of these. So what I have is 8 times 6 is 48 with 2 trailing zeros. Then I have 8 times 9 is 72 with 1 trailing zero. Over here the 60 meets up with the 7. We have 6 times 7 is 42, 1 trailing zero. 9 times 7 meet here, and that's 63. So I have my 4 partial products. Now I just add them together. So I have 4,800. I have 420. I have 720. And I have 63. Again, keeping all my place values lined up. Then I just do my adding. 3. 2 and 2 is 4. Plus 6 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 and 8 is 9. Plus 4 is 13. Plus 7 is 20. Carry my 2. 2 and 4 is 6. I get 6,003. So we'll try it over here. We have 9 times 7 is 63. Plus 6 up here. 9 times 8 is 72. Plus 6 is 78. Now, we all know to put a 0 here because we're multiplying by 60, not by 6. But 6 times 7 is 42. I've already used that 6. Carry my 4 up this time. 6 times 8 is 48, plus 4 is 52. So I add up 8 and 0 is 3. 8 and 2 is 10. Carrier 1. 1 and 7 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Carrier 1. 1 and 5 is 6. We get the same number. So there it is, area multiplication.